Welcome to another episode of Women Series, where we capture developments and stories that impact women. Financial independence for a woman is a must, and getting married is not a key to financial freedom. On today's episode, we'll be looking at financial planning, savings, and investment lessons from the Proverbs 31 woman with Mrs. Elizabeth Udoh, a writer and chartered finance professional. She began with the importance of financial planning for women.
I'll start by saying that personal financial planning is a process of managing your financial activities, including savings, investment, and spending. You will all agree with me that saving, investing, and spending wisely are habits that are good for everyone. For women, it is particularly important because over the years, historically and culturally, we have been seen as being financially dependent and economically powerless. A good financial plan is important because it helps you dimension your short, medium, and long-term goals, prioritize appropriately while enabling you build financial independence and security over time. It also helps you save for the rainy day. It reduces your stress, makes you more efficient as you worry less about bills or debts. It also reduces the pressure of an emergency, and you are also on your way to achieving your financial goals and objectives.
She also demystified the myth that investing is for the rich and gave a perspective on the importance of investing in this time and age.
Obviously, the belief that investing is only for the rich is false and is a myth. Investing is for everyone. No matter how little or how much you have, what is important is being able to make the right money decisions and taking advantage of opportunities as they arise. And this is where financial planning comes in. The first step in the financial plan is to evaluate your income and your expense to determine how much you really have or you do not have, because this will enable you to pinpoint exactly where your money is going and to help you answer basic questions such as, are you spending more than you earn? Or are there expenses that you can cut off to increase your savings and begin investing? In my opinion, investing is even more crucial in this age and time. This is because the times are changing. Behavioral patterns and lifestyles have also changed. For instance, kids are beginning to question why it should be their responsibility to take care of their parents when they are old. So you see that just earning money is no longer enough, as it may not be adequate for you to live a comfortable life, fulfill your dreams, and retire well. And this is where investing comes in.
She speaks further on the principles of saving and the process of compound interest.
The principle behind savings is being able to spend less than you earn. In spending less than your income, you're able to set aside the extra money for future consumption and for investment. Saving is such an integral part of investing because without savings, you have nothing to invest. And as you invest, you earn interest on your investment. Taking this back to the Proverbs 31 woman, Proverbs 31 verse 16 says, she considers a field and buys it, and with her profits, she plants fruitful vines in her vineyard. You realize that without saving in the first instance, the Proverbs 31 woman wouldn't have money to buy a field. And as she profits off her investment, she doesn't just spend it on herself. She reinvests it by planting fruitful vines in her vineyard. And that is the process of compound interest. Compound interest is simply reinvesting interest that you earned on previous investment to earn more interest. Over time, as you continue applying this process, your investment grows at an exponential rate.
She advised on how women can start investing, listing the opportunities that are available.
To start investing, you need to make a decision that that is what you want to do. Thereafter, you have to educate yourself on the various investment opportunities that are available and also speak with a professional. I will usually say a place to start will be to set aside 3 to 6 months of your expenses as an emergency fund and hold this in near cash investments. No matter how small or how little your money is, you will always find an opportunity that you can leverage. For instance, with as low as 5,000 naira, you can invest in a mutual fund, which is a type of collective investment scheme that pools money from various investors to purchase securities and is professionally managed. Other opportunities may include investing in the stock market, starting a business, or even investing directly in a business. But all this would have to depend on unique characteristics of yours, which will include your age, how much money you have, your investment horizon, and other factors that are applicable to you.
The finance experts gave tips on how to monitor, evaluate, and diversify investment portfolios.
Monitoring your investment is about keeping track of your investment, and for starters, a simple Excel sheet can help you achieve that. On your Excel sheet, you should record the date you made the investment, how much money you invested, and the expected return of your investment. If you know when payments are due, then you should record it on your Excel sheet. And as you receive this payment, you need to also update your Excel sheet with the date the payment was made and how much you received. That way, you are able to track any missing payments and also evaluate if these investments are meeting your desired goals and objectives. Depending on the type of investment, another way to monitor your investment is to regularly ask for an account statement. Take the pain to go through the entries on your statement of account to ensure that your investments are properly captured and that there are no errors. Diversification, on the other hand, is about not putting all your eggs in one basket so that you can maximize your return with minimal risk. You should consider diversification across asset classes, across sectors, and as my friend will usually say, across countries or regions if you are able to do so.
Being prudent is key and critical for managing resources. The financial coach also shed light on giving as it applies to financial planning.
As human beings, we generally have this innate desire to give, to do good, and to help others. How much one decides to give is based strictly on individual beliefs, convictions, and available resources. I would say one way to incorporate giving into your financial plan is to have a budget. Have a periodic budget. It could be monthly, weekly, yearly, whatever works for you, and make a commitment to stick to that budget. As you stick to your budget, you satisfy your innate desire, you do not jeopardize your financial plans, and when your budget is exhausted, you are able to say no without feeling guilty about it.
For her, it is important to take responsibility for your finances and start making the right investment decisions towards building financial independence and security, both for yourself and for your family.
It is never too late or too early to take responsibility of your finances and start making the right money and investment decisions towards building financial independence and security, both for yourself and for your family. It is also expedient as women and mothers that we also teach our children at a very young age on the benefits of saving and investment. A friend once told me how at a young age she was able to develop financial discipline because of her mom. She said right from secondary school, when she started secondary school, her mom took her to the bank, opened an account for her, and made sure that every money she ever received from an uncle or an auntie was deposited into the account. And because her mom was a trader, her mom will use this money to trade on her behalf and make sure that the profits and the principal are paid back into her account. And over the years, she saw her money grow. She became financially aware through that process. In today's world, there are so many ways we can teach our children about savings and investment. So I would say to mothers and women out there today, make a decision, speak to a professional advisor, and begin your journey towards wealth creation. The Bible in Proverbs 13 verse 22 says, "A good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children." I will go ahead to say a good woman leaves an inheritance for her children's children.
An investment is an asset that will generate income and appreciate in the future. So engage in the habits on investing now. No amount is too small. Start where you are and build your way to financial freedom and wealth creation. And that brings us to the end of this episode of the Women series. Do connect with us on our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram with the details showing on your screen. You could also send me an email and share with me how you intend to start investing at programs@ProShareNG.com. For further insight on how to make key investment decisions, log on to www.ProShareNG.com. Till next week, thank you for watching. Bye for now, and make sure you start that investment today.